I've made plenty of slime the old-fashioned way, mixing glue, detergent, baking soda, contact solution, and sometimes it turns out great, and sometimes it's a total fail. But I keep seeing this Elmer's magical liquid that claims to be super easy. So today I'm finally testing it out. I've never used it before, so you're gonna find out together whether it works or it's just another messy gimmick. And if you got grandkids, nieces, nephews who love making slime, this might save you from a sticky disaster. Okay, so this is just the Elmer's magical liquid. You can find it on Amazon, your craft stores, Walmart, and it says you just mix it right into the Elmer's school glue or a PVA glue. No other ingredients needed. I've made homemade slime before, but it can just kind of be hit or miss. Sometimes it's too runny, sometimes it just turns into rubber. So I'm curious to see how foolproof this is. Right off the bat, I love that you don't need to pull out half of your kitchen supplies to make this. And you're going to need half a cup. We're going to read the ingredient. I read the ingredients before. We have to read the ingredients. And it's calling for 4 ounces to start with 2 teaspoons of this magic liquid and add more as you need. So we're going to start with half a cup of the school glue. I've seen this on Instagram and TikTok lots, and I've been wanting to try it for quite a while. So here we are today, and you're gonna follow along and see how we make out. I am going to add some color into this. You can use the clear glue, the glitter glue. You can get really creative with this. So I've just got some food coloring. I also love that this is non-toxic. To a point. You always want to make sure that you are supervising your kids when you're doing it. Let's go with green. Let's make some green slime. What kid doesn't love a little bit of green slime? So we're going to add a few drops into it. Oh no. Even if I don't make them, even if it's a recipe that you can't make a mess with, I'm going to find a way to make a mess with it. Oh, geez. Okay. This food coloring only stays in my craft room. It doesn't go up to my kitchen. Don't worry, guys. Okay. We're going to stir that food coloring into that glue. Oh, what a lovely green. A lovely green. My grandkids are going to love this. I hope it works. Okay, now we're gonna get our activator and we're gonna add, it says, oh, so you can see this is brand new. I've not tried this before. Oh, we have to get, stand back, guys. There we go. Okay, and it says to add 2 teaspoons to start. So we're gonna do 1, 2, kind of has like a gel consistency to start off the slime. We're going to mix it together. I've added the food coloring, but you can also add your own glitter here too, or maybe some beads. That would be fun. Oh, it's already starting to kind of slime up. We're going to keep mixing it. It said it will start to thicken up and add more as needed. I'm kind of thinking this is not quite there yet. So let's add another teaspoon. Stir it up. Not quite ready to put my hands in here yet because it would be a real mess. Oh, okay, so it's starting to come away from the bowl now. Anything that I saw, they used kind of 3 or 4 teaspoons of the magical liquid to the half a cup of glue. And that's what it's kind of looking like here. Okay. Do I chance it and add another teaspoon? I think so. I think I'm going to add 1 more teaspoon because it's still pretty goopy. Okay. So we've got 1/2 cup of the glue, a little bit of the food coloring that I added the whole bottle into the recipe. That was fun. And now I'm at 4 teaspoons of the liquid activator. And I think it's ready. I think it's ready for me to get my hands in there and get squishing it. Oh, it does. It feels like slime. This is great. Oh, this is good. If this works, this is wonderful. I'm never going to make homemade slime again. It's one of those things that the kids really love playing with, but it's so inconsistent to find a good recipe. And so far, this is working. It's coming right across, right away from the bowl. And it's not sticking to my hands anymore. I probably should have taken my rings off too, but maybe a little sticky. So now we're going to put it on the silicone mat and we're going to knead it. I like when you get some on your hands, you can pull it right off. It's not horribly messy. I think this is a win. I think this is a pretty good product. I paid $10 Canadian for this bottle and I used 4 teaspoons out of it. So guys, you are getting a lot of slime out of this, a lot. So you can have lots of fun. You can make lots of different colors. This is a win. I like this. What I really like about this too is there's barely any cleanup. Just the bowl and the spoon and the measuring cup. Honestly, that little bottle could probably make you, I don't even know, a lot of batches depending on how much glue you use and how big of a batch that you make. This turned out actually way better than I thought it was, and I can see why people buy this. If you've ever had a slime fail, this stuff might be your new best friend. And I also love it's non-toxic, made for kids, but you still want to have some adult supervision just to be safe. If you've got a favorite slime hack, I would love for you to share it below, and maybe I can test another recipe against this one. Okay, I can't see anything on the bottle about storage and how to keep it, but I'm going to put it in a sealed container, airtight container, and we'll see how that holds up. I think it probably will. And I'm going to save it and put it aside for my grandkids to play with tonight. Okay, that was not what I expected at all. It actually worked so well. The texture came together perfectly. No mess, no fuss. Honestly, for the price, I think it's totally worth having on hand, especially if you've got grandkids or nieces or nephews who love making slime. I love slime. Who doesn't love slime? It just makes the whole thing easier and a lot more fun when it works properly. So thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't go far because YouTube thinks you're gonna love this next video, and you can click right here and I'll meet you over there.